Hi everyone, my name is Saurabh Asif Chaudhary and today's topic name is recursion in Java. In this topic we will discussing about what is recursion and use of recursion and simple examples of recursion. Let's start. Recursion is a method which call itself again and again is called as recursion method and this technique is called as recursion. Let's discuss the simple let's discuss the syntax of the recursion. First return type, then method name and in bracket argument. In body method name same as a method our method name and argument. Recursion is a method which call itself again and again. If we don't give any condition to the recursion method, then it will run again and again, means infinite times. So it runs infinite times and get the stack overflow error. So how to avoid this stack overflow error? To avoid this stack overflow error, we can pass the condition. Let's discuss the simple example of the recursion to display the array element by using recursion. So we can create the main method. In main method, create the array. Int a array is equals to in bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. So first we will declare one variable int I is equals to 0. Then we can create the method get array element in bracket I. In this method we will write if this I is less than a dot length minus 1, means I is less than array length. In this if condition we will write sysout a of I. So it will print the element at the I index, and after that we will again call this method get index value and pass the argument I plus 1. So first I value is 0, so it will check the if condition. So I value is 0, then it is less than a dot length, so it will go inside the if condition and print the element at the 0 index. Then again call the method. By calling this method, this time it will index is increased by 1, so it will again check the if condition. So now I value is 1, so it will be less than the length of the array. Then it will again print the element at the first index. Then it will call the method again. It will call method again and again until this if condition will be false. This if condition will be false at the I value is greater than length of the array, and at the end of the we will get the all the array element one by one. This is the simple example of recursion. Let's discuss the another example to get the sum of the array element. So we will write the in main method create the array int array a is equals to in bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 and declare the one variable int I is equals to 0. Then another variable int sum is equals to 0 and create the method sum of the array element. In bracket we will pass the argument I and sum. In this method we will write if I is less than a dot length minus 1, it means I is less than length of the array, and inside this if condition we will write sum is equals to sum plus a of I. It means it will add the array element of the I index to the sum, and we will call the method again, sum of the array element in bracket I plus 1 and sum. So this method will be called again and again until the if condition will be false. If condition will false at the time at I value is greater than the length of the array, and then we will write the after if condition we will write else condition, and in else condition we will sys out sum. So if this I value will be greater than, if this if condition will be false, then it will get into the else condition and print the sum of the last index. So we will get the sum of the array element. This is the simple example to get the sum of the array element by using recursion. We can use recursion as same as a for loop. This is the information about the recursion and use of the recursion. Thank you.